check. 1, 2. Check. How about the, are the effects in? Oh, the white balance. Check. 1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2, 3. That sounds really good. And nice and bright, a little more high end for me. And we got it. A little more high end. Check. It's a little brighter. Here we go. All righty. Yeah. That sounds good. Yeah. That's what and then he did the slide. Yeah, I don't know if they're well, you know, it's been discussed, but I mean, you guys are the artistes, you know. I'm just a windbag professionally. That's all I do. I talk to mascots. Yeah, just feed us along here. If preseason is any indication, then year 2 will be a lot of fun for Kraken fans. The goals have come in droves. The D stood tall time and time again. And now the decisions will be tough for Dave Haxtell and company. As the roster inches closer to being set, the Kraken have 2 final tune-ups to get ready for opening night. A 2-game swing through Alberta starts tonight in Calgary against last year's Pacific champs. Preseason game number 5 from the Saddledome is next on Kong. Good evening, everybody. John Forslund, JT Brown, great to be back with you, and we're getting down to it.
Yeah, we're inching closer to that first opening game in Anaheim. The rosters have been trimmed. It's going to be those hard decisions now with 29 players left. You got to get down to 23. You've seen some guys, the younger side, go back to juniors. Some of the AHL players are getting ready and getting familiar with the team in Coachella, yada, yada, yada. And yes.
Very good. Now let's check out the line combinations tonight. A note, Yanni Gourde has a non-COVID illness, was scheduled to play, will not tonight, so little adjustment. Ryan Donato moves up on that line. Morgan Geekie will play. We talked about Shane Wright. Matty Beniers gets Jaden Schwartz and Andre Burakovsky, and we see the D.
Well, you look at that top line. That line was the most successful last game. You have Donato, who gets a good opportunity here to play with Wenberg and Bjorkstrand. Shane Wright with a shooter like McCann and a person like Everly, too. I'm looking forward to seeing those guys.
Okay, let's talk about it in preseason from an execution standpoint, JT. Not bad.
Well, they're showing they're getting more familiar with their line mates, that comfortability. They're anticipating plays. You're seeing those passing and that execution so far throughout the preseason.
And Matty Beniers has 2 goals in the preseason. I'm going to ask you, what do you see different in a short period of time from his audition last year?
Well, last year he looked really good, but if you look at these preseason games, it looks like he hasn't missed a beat. When you look at him, I like the fact that he's anticipating the plays. He's knowing what he's going to do before he gets the puck. He's been playing really well, and I'm excited to see these last 2 preseason games.
Big game tonight for John Hayden, who was great in Vancouver. He's trying to earn a job, and here he is with Piper Shaw. Tremendous interview, Piper. Thank you so much. Well, let's take a look at the opponents tonight. Calgary, #1 in the Pacific Division, ousted by Edmonton in the 2nd round. Look at that, 111 points. So, big offseason. Nazem Kadri, sought-after free agent, 7-year deal. Jonathan Huberdeau, a great year, 85 assists, led the NHL last year. Big trade involving Matthew Tkachuk, who goes to Florida, and Johnny Hockey is now playing in Columbus. And that's strange after all the years in Calgary, but this team is excellent, and Kadri really adds to it.
Well, Kadri was a great free agent signing. I'd say the #2 free agent signing after Gaudreau had left. When you look at him, he had a career year last year on his way to becoming a champion. He's one of those guys that's really solidified that center line, that second line center for this Calgary team. They're going to have a really good team again, and he's going to be a big reason why.
Goaltending has been strong in preseason for the Kraken, and Martin Jones is scheduled to go the distance here tonight in a building where he played 4 seasons of Western Hockey League play. So the veteran is good to go. So are we. The Seattle Kraken, the Calgary Flames are straight ahead.